Have you ever heard the phrase, full of it? Full of it. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about on today's episode of the Social English Podcast, Social English Snacks Edition. Do you know what full of it means?
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Hey everybody, Percy here at the Social English Podcast. Thanks, Hikari, for that intro as usual. Here at the Social English Podcast, we help you speak real social English every single day. And here at the Social English Podcast, we are not teaching business English, but real social English. English you would hear in real everyday conversations in my country, America. Okay, so what today's episode is this is a social English snack episode. These are different from our regular episodes, which are longer. The social English snacks episodes are shorter. So we talk about a phrase and slang or a slang word, and I explain to you and teach you what it means. Okay? So once again, do you know what full of it means?
今日はクイズをしましょう。この単語を英語で理解できるかどうかをテストする準備はできていますか？今日、私たちは別のこれはどういう意味ですか？エピソード。今日、私たちは現代の本物の話し言葉の英語で使われている単語やフレーズを教えます。エピソードの終わりまで聞いてください。あなたは今日あなたが学んだことに驚くでしょう。始めましょ
う。Okay, so now that you listen to Ko, got the Japanese information there. The question is, what does this mean? So what does full of it mean? Full of it means you are basically a liar or you're not telling the truth. You're not really a trustworthy person, or you're telling a story, or you're saying something that the other person should not believe. Okay, so that's kind of what full of it means. Here's an example. You got two friends and one is talking about something they did last night. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, I went out yesterday. I met this great girl. I met her at the pizza place. And I took my car and I raced 100 miles an hour and I beat two Porsches and the police. And then Joe says, "What are you talking about, man? You're so full of it." Meaning, you've got to be kidding. I cannot believe that story. That story is too crazy. You are full of it. No way. I cannot believe that. Okay, so once again, full of it means you or the person who's talking about something can't be trusted or cannot be believed because they usually lie or the story they're telling sounds like a lie. So what I want to do is give you some more examples from YouTube on people using the English slang phrase full of it. Listen carefully because sometimes they talk even faster than me. Here we go.
The populace will decide. But anybody who tells you that, it's an existential moment for America is full of it.
What are you talking about? You really expect me to write that in this book and have people how do I know that people aren't just going to think I'm full of it because I'm writing a book and claiming to be the fairy queen? I'm a reincarnation of the fairy queen. Read my book and listen to what I have to say.
If you just go in there and say, oh, well, I know all these other people that are having problems, that sounds like you're full of it. If you say this doctor had this problem, and this doctor had this problem, and this doctor had this problem, you're not...
So there you go. There you have some YouTube clips there that I just played of people using the slang phrase full of it in a way that I hope you can understand several different examples, okay? A few different ways to hear it. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Social English Podcast, Snacks Edition, and hopefully this episode helped you learn some new real social English, okay? I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed spending time with you today. For your action item today, I want you to try to use full of it in a sentence and see how that works out for you. I guarantee it's a great phrase to use, and it's also a great phrase to learn because it will help you understand and learn more about people's conversations when you have them, and when you're listening to them, you can understand them better and what they are talking about. Okay, so as always, over here at the Real Social English Podcast, come visit us at realsocialenglish.com, where you can get more tips and tricks from me, as well as our new YouTube channel, Real Social English for Japanese, and it's Social English for Japanese Learners. That's our YouTube channel. You could also always please visit us here, leave a like, thumbs up, and help us get better at providing you an awesome service here with helping you with English, okay? So, with that being said, I will see you in the next episode. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト realsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.